Elite performance requires overcoming moments when your mind signals it's time to quit. Volitional strategies are specific mental techniques that help you maintain effort and focus despite fatigue or discomfort or doubt. Unlike general motivation, volition is about having concrete mental tools ready before you need them. Because as we know, right, motivation is fleeting. And so we want to have these concrete tools that we can lean on in these sort of moments of discomfort or doubt or fatigue. And so we don't have to rely on making decisions or rely on our motivation. These strategies act as, psychological circuit breakers, interrupting the automatic sort of slow down response that occurs when facing significant resistance. You can look at track cyclists use these things called implementation intentions. They're specific if-then plans to manage predictable performance challenges. For example, if my legs start burning at the halfway point, then I'll focus on my breathing rhythm. This pre-committed, that's an important little word right there, This pre-committed response helps overcome the natural tendency to reduce effort when discomfort intensifies. Corporate leaders apply similar approaches when facing project resistance. Rather than reacting emotionally to pushback, they implement prepared mental routines that preserve decision quality under pressure. The prepared response becomes automatic when triggered by the anticipated challenge, because we're not anticipating things to go perfectly all the time. We know obstacles are going to arise. We know that obstacles make us stronger. So we're anticipating these challenges or setbacks or speed bumps, and then how we're going to overcome them in the moment by anticipating them ahead of time with some of these implementation intentions. And I like to call these implementation intentions algorithms, because then your life is running on an algorithm. It has a rhythm to it. If this, then what? If this, then what? So we make the decision once, and then we have these strategies run on autopilot, because we know we can get decision fatigue. It's like a muscle that fatigues just like anything else. And so we have these algorithms which allows to our life to run on sort of a rhythm on a smooth basis, because we have this, if this, then what? If I brush my teeth, then I take a deep breath, whatever the case may be. But we have these things that run on autopilot, right? Because then we look at daily habits. Volitional strategies help maintain exercise consistency. When preparing for a morning workout, create specific algorithms or plans like, if I feel too tired when the alarm rings, then I immediately put on my workout clothes and walk for just 5 minutes. This helps override the momentary desire to skip the session. You have this plan in place for the challenges that might arise, because on a morning you might not want to wake up, but you have this implementation strategy, you have this algorithm set in place that you pre-committed to, that helps override sort of the momentary, I don't know why I keep saying that word, the momentary desire to skip the session. These strategies that we're talking about work by bypassing the need for conscious decision making during challenging moments, right? Research shows that implementation intentions significantly increase goal attainment by creating this sort of automatic behavioral response to anticipated obstacles. So how to make this work for you specifically? Well, develop both implementation intentions or algorithms. When X happens, I do Y, and shielding intentions that protect you from performance, from when your performance has specific disruptions or specific challenges or specific obstacles. You put these algorithms in place specifically to combat these, right? If X happens, then I'll do Y. If this, then what? The key is specificity. Vague intentions like I'll try harder lack sort of the triggering mechanism that makes these strategies effective. If I walk through a door, then I take a deep breath. If I wake up in the morning, then I meditate. Whatever it is, right? If this, then what? When X happens, I'll do this. It's an implementation intention, or it's an algorithm. Elite performers often develop entire catalogs of volitional responses for different performance scenarios, testing and refining them through deliberate practice. Thank you very much for tuning in to that clip. If you enjoyed it, then you'll love the full-length episode right here. Right here. Click it. Go ahead.